There we go. It's... oh wow. Are we good? Laptop, we good? I think we're okay. I don't know if we're okay. I think we are. It's just being a bit slow. But yeah. Hello there, everyone. We're back. We're back. Back on Battlefront 2. We had some Star Wars Hunters details. Made a video on that yesterday. Which you played. The PS5 should restock on Amazon tomorrow, so my setup will almost be complete if I get one. Do you know what time it's going to be tomorrow? Because you'll need to make sure you're like awake for it. I mean, it could be like midday, but could be like 8 AM or something. So just be prepared. Yepper, I know you can hear me. Get in. All right. Well, let's do some hero shout out to start. Why not? Hello there. There he is. I like frogs. They're cool. Frogs are cool. Frogs are now in Fortnite, and you can kill them and get stink sacks from them. It's kind of cool. I can't remember what you actually do with those stink sacks though. So yeah, that's cool though. Had a good session. Not gonna say what I did. Ooh, he's a kid. Alright. Who are we going to play? I love how we get into a game. There we go. Straight away. But there wasn't anyone, but now there is. Come on, my boy Kylo. Peony, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That jacket is sick, dude. I know, it's so awesome. Oh, man. I love it. When I got it, I was just... Ooh. Got the Squadron's logo here, and then the Imperial badge here. There is a New Republic one that's like full orange. Squadrons is there, but instead of... It's a New Republic insignia with a green thing. It's so cool. Alright, let's go into the game. Are you going to make a video on the second channel about the new season? No, like... What the bloody hell is going on there? No, I mean, like, I would, but, like, I just don't have a lot of time or motivation to work on the second channel at the moment. It's honestly, like, it's mostly a time thing. Like, I'm working on a lot of uni things at the moment, and they're really cool, so, I'm like spending a lot of time on that at the moment, so yeah, like I barely have a lot of time where I barely make videos for this channel at the moment, but because I was like 4 weeks ahead on uploads, it doesn't seem that way to you guys, so I'm now like 2 and a bit weeks ahead, but yeah, I need to get back onto it honestly, but eventually when I do get back to the second channel, I will absolutely be pumping out Fortnite content, COD content, Battlefield and stuff like that. It should be fun. But that's a long way down the road. Oh, hello. Hey, Jen and Daphne Plays. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Yo. So like, you should totally do a weekly podcast on Sunday. Maybe I should. Who knows? Oh, hello. He mind tricked me. How dare he? Oh, yeah, GG's. Oh no, I'm on about 2000 HP. How'd that happen? You're hacking. I don't know. That 200 HP on what? Though? That is the question. You've been working on your jump hits at the moment. Very nice, very nice. Jump hits are so satisfying. In my short that's releasing on Thursday, maybe, there's an awesome, like, and then it's actually on this map, funnily enough. It was very cool. Grievous and Dooku. I trained you, robot boy. To the last. Move it. How are we all? I am very well, thank you very much. GN, how about yourself? Are you feeling good about the practical in a couple weeks' time? A demonstration, yes. Wow. That is a tragic loss for the light side, eh? Oh snap! It's Wednesday, my dudes. I actually said that as soon as I walked into uni. So it's like a door, you have to put a fob on it. I walked in, and it was like, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Unfortunately, there was only like 3 people in at the time, so yeah. Instead of the usual 14, that was only, yeah. It was big sad. Or, sorry, I shouldn't be getting involved. I shouldn't be getting involved. So, so if I have £16, oh wait, so are you talking about your health there? You're saying if you had £16 worth of health, is that what you're saying? Yeah, GG's. Then yeah, I mean, if someone did, then yeah, I mean, you could, well, if that's what you wanted to do. That's the thing, like, the stream boss is like is a bit of a game. Wait. Well, it's actually it's 2060 health, so you're very close to being halfway down. Looking forward to it getting done. Very nice, very nice. So after that, are you then just essentially a fully qualified electrician? You can be like, hey, pay me more. That's pretty much going to be it? Is la la la. Oh, hang on a minute. Now we chill. Honestly. Hey Obi. Yeah, we're friends, guys. We're friends. We found good people in the first game. Yeah. He's gonna mind trick me any second. Yeah. I mean, he's got a high health regen. That's my issue. Mind trick? No? Yeah, wasted it. Ow, good parry now. Yep, okay. Interesting that I could still get that off. That's interesting. Obi-Wan's mind trick hit me, and I got the weird effect for it, but I didn't actually lose the use of my abilities. Dice, please. Oh, I was really hoping you just, like, there you go. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, no crap. You destroyed me in Boo, that's why. It's your fault. Damn it, I'm dead. Ow. Well, actually, you hit several. Right, okay. That was almost very bad. Double hit on that, boy. Come on. You might win because you are Smarty. I might. Smarties are very good. Smarties McFlurry. Ooh. I'm not that smart though when it comes to this thing. That should have been it. Oh, come on, lads. He's low. He's low. Damn it. If I needed a health. Oh, bother. He didn't parry that, interesting. Okay, yep, I should have blocked. Okay. Anyway, Lucas, easy. All the Jedi and SV. Wait, so that's Rey? Rey? Good to see you guys, though. I hope you're doing well. Right. Yes, Nightbot says General Kenobi. It's very good. He's well programmed. Yes, and I can work alone. Something I can't with certain things now. Very good. It's always nice to have a bit of independence, I think. Well, I feel like in a job like that, then it would obviously be nice to have some independence. But when it comes to, I guess it depends on the job. I do like a cheeky bit of teamwork. Is transition week a thing in English? When any other schools? What do you mean by transition week? Like what happens in transition week that makes it transition week? Just peep StreamYard, very good. What do you think? Funnily enough, when we were talking about that last night, I actually, like 10 minutes later, I got an email from StreamYard. I was like, they're watching. SV got a new mic and it sounds great. Very nice. What mic is it? It will be perfect. Lovely. Oh no, that Emperor Gaming guy is a glitch abuser called P Jolly. Hey, wait. I know P Jolly. Oh wait, you're saying Emperor Boba is glitch abuser? No. What? Emperor Boba would do no such things. I would hope. Then again, who knows? So the toner. Is that TC? There you go. It looked like because of the dash from like distance. It looked like a G, and yes, GG. So toner TC777. Very nice. So in high school we go up a year in May. Yep. Oh, and then when we go up, the primary goes up for a week. Oh, so like when you go, okay, so let's say you're in like year 6, then you'd go to year 7 for a week. Is that what you're saying? There's no such like there's no like transition week. There's an induction day though. Yeah, like when you go from primary school to secondary school, there is an induction day that you have. So it's just one day where you basically get to sort of experience what lessons will be like and stuff like that. So yeah, I am loving the uses of GGs and the channel member emotes. It's been so long since they've been used properly, and now my boys are using them in full force. I love it. I am slowly working on changing them. I don't know when it's going to be when that happens. Hopefully, because I'm on a 2-week holiday soon from uni, so I'm hoping I can just smash it out then. But yeah, that should be pretty awesome. But oh yes, SB, love it. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Star Wars Hunters. That's the title of the stream. It's in there somewhere. For those who have watched the video yesterday, what do you guys think of some of these new details? So for those who haven't watched it, through job descriptions, it's talked about PvE content. It's spoken quite a lot about post-launch and, well, so live operations is a thing with all games, you know, server maintenance, hot fixes and stuff like that, but it actually talks about post-launch content as well in some of the job descriptions, so we know that there's going to be post-launch content for sure, which is awesome. There's going to be regular live streams, which will be interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool and interesting stuff that came from those job descriptions, which I'm excited to see how they go. There was also talk about character customization through yeah, it was a lead UX designer, so UX meaning user experience, talking about UI elements with regards to out-of-game experiences. So yeah, like being able to get into a game, customizing your character, and more. So yeah, very interesting. In my area there is transition week, British by the way. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean there isn't any transition week in my area as far as I'm aware. It's just a day. Which is just an induction day, which is just chosen by the school. So yeah, year 6 would be year 7 for a week, or year 3 would be year 4 for a week, and same for other years. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, there's nothing like that. I think sometimes we had that in primary school. We'd have actually that's the point. We'd have that for a day in primary school, kind of like an induction, getting used to our new teacher and stuff, but that was pretty much it. Although I can't remember whether or not nursery goes up to P1 or not. I can't imagine it would, but there you go. Star Wars Hunters sounds pretty fit, to be fair. Love that. Thick neck sip. Love it. I'm going to have to do a thick neck again, because, I mean, thick neck was an old channel meme that isn't commonly used. For those who don't know, I can't remember who said it, but someone said I had a thick neck. So that screenshot was then taken because I was just like, it's just chonk. So yeah, that's where that came from for those who didn't know. But yeah, where did I get to? Oh yeah, Emperor Boba says Star Wars Hunters sounds fit. Nice. Tom wants to go into Star Wars Hunters blind. That's fair enough. That is absolutely fair enough. I think I'd kind of want to be the same. I don't really know what I'm expecting from the game yet, but then at the same time, I saw it, and then I was like, well, it's like, I see a Star Wars game, and it's like, tell me everything, you know? And also, I do this, so I don't have to report on the news, but I'd like to, so, yeah. Should be good. I'm a bit more excited for it now, but I want to see gameplay. Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah, but I mean, the more details we find out about it, the more it's sounding good for me. But yeah, I definitely want to see gameplay. Like, I don't know whether to expect the game to be like Overwatch or League of Legends. Like, I'm definitely getting more of a MOBA. I mean, it's just, you know, squad-based combat arena. So the fact that it's squad-based, I'm hoping it's a bit more like Overwatch, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Where did I go? SB says, seems interesting, makes me a little more interested in the game. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Glad to hear it. Pioneer ends it. There we go. Forgot who brought it up though. Yeah. I feel like it might have been Ray. Not Ray, but he used to be called Hybrid Gamer and then changed to Ray when he like rebranded his account. Because he's doing like freelance 3D stuff. I feel like it might have been him, but I just can't remember. I've heard that English tap water. I heard that English tap water is piss, but I'm not sure. It kind of depends. Sometimes it is. Like the water in this house is beautiful. Like, as someone who pretty much only drinks water, I like to find myself a bit of a water connoisseur. Let's just back out and we'll go into like HVV or something. It's easier for games. Yeah, so I like water, and the water that I have in this bottle came from the tap downstairs about half an hour ago. It's nice and it's cold. It's not too cold that it like freezes your teeth and you get that horrible feeling, but it's cold, it's crisp, it's beautiful. And then the water at my mum's a couple of years ago used to be like really awful. It wasn't bad, it was fine. It's, you know, it wasn't anything special. But then all of a sudden it was like started getting quite decent. So yeah, but the house water, the tap water here in my house is lovely. And there we go. We've started talking about water and how good it is. Bootneck, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How many members today? Well, as of today, as you can see here, we got 14 at the moment. We're one away from being able to have another emoji as well. So I can have 7, but there are currently 6. But one more would get to 8, which is pretty cool. But I'm obviously going in that whole, you know, I'm redoing them because I think like some of them have cool concepts but poor execution. Others are just plain bad. Like the Together Brothers one, I don't know what I was thinking with that. Like with that black glow along the whole thing is awful. So yeah. I'm redoing all of them, and they're going to be a bit more like Twitch emotes. Is the best way to describe it. For the members in my Discord server, you will have seen concepts of 2 of them, I think. Just really quick, like really quick sketches of what I want them to look like. But yeah. Bye, Landini. Change scene. Ooh. I'm sorry. Nothing wrong with the tap water at Yepper's. I just rarely drink it. Gotta add some flavour. Ooh. Do you remember those, like, are those, like, pod things still a thing? Like, you could just get water and there was, like, this little, like, plastic pod of, like, flavour stuff that you could just put in your water. I can't even remember if that's still a thing. So you can drink straight out of the tap without consuming half decomposed rat. Yes, we can. I'd be very concerned, and Wessex would also be getting a serious phone call about that one. I think it's Wessex water anyway. I could be completely wrong, but there we go. Oh my lord. Mark the Gordon Ramsay of water? Exactly. Is water wet? Yes. By far the best emoji, must stay. Okay, alright, well, it is a decent one to be fair. Me and the barista. I mean, we can do a vote on it or something. I mean, we could do a vote and we can be like, right, what stays, what goes. I mean, because it would be nice to have a few, like, IRL ones. So, yeah. I should do an emoji of me doing Pog. Well, that is actually, I can't change on the stream deck. Why? That is one of my drafts. So, I mean, I can show you the drafts for them. Why not? Okay, so this is really basic at the moment, but it's kind of like a sort of going for the Pog aesthetic thing with it. And then that's sad. Bear in mind, those are just sketches at the moment, so they're really super rough. But, yeah. There we go. Frostbite, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. How about yourself? Good to see you. That one stays forever. Yeah, I'll keep that one. I do like that. That is good. Oh, the sip one. You like that more than Pog. I will... Yeah, the sip one's good, but I'm quite dark in that one because I didn't have a light at the time when I did that. So, well, actually no, I think someone just took a screenshot of it actually and then just sent it to me, and I was like, oh my god, I should do an emoji of it. Nuggy sent it to me. How long do you think there will likely be a player base for Battlefront 2? Yepper says until Battlefront 3. I'd agree. I mean, even if and when Battlefront 3 comes out, then I imagine people will still play Battlefront 2. Maybe. Just it'll be like a Battlefront 1 scenario. There are still people playing. So, yeah. There we go. Area 24, good to see you. Is this a new game? If you're referring to Star Wars Hunters, then yes, yeah. It got announced in. There we go. Star Wars Hunters got announced in mid-February. It was like, oh wait, hang on, it's Wednesday, so it got announced on Wednesday. It was 4 weeks ago today, I think. Hang on, it's the 17th today, so I think it was 4 weeks ago today. I'm pretty sure. And Battlefront 3 will release. It must release. I think it definitely will, yeah. Tom says Aussie Jedi said Battlefront 3 will come out. Brackets, it's clickbait. I mean, clickbait or not, it probably will, to be honest. Like, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, it will release because there's loads of rumors, because I'm not like that. But I mean, there have been an awful lot of rumors over the last few weeks and months, and you know, and EA fully well know how popular Battlefront 2 is and got because of like Epic Games and even just the year after, you know, from the Celebration Edition onwards, you know, Battlefront 2 grew in popularity massively. You know, it got in late 2019, it got re-reviewed by IGN, went up from like a 6.9 to an 8.5 or something, which is awesome. That's not ideal. So, I don't know. There's a lot of money to be made in the Battlefront 3, honestly, and I think it would be rather silly not to bring it out. So, so yeah, we'll see. The only reason I still play is because of mods. If I didn't use mods, I wouldn't play anymore. That's fair. I mean, I think the thing with mods is like, because you can play online. Oh, because obviously as long as it's cosmetic only, then you know you're allowed to play online with them, which is really cool. So, you know, you can play heroes versus villains as, you know, Revan and Nihilus and stuff like that, which is really cool. Right. Sammy Smith, good to see you. I hope Battlefront 3 has more Clone Wars content. It probably will. I imagine. Yeah, I imagine it probably will have more Clone Wars content. Not like Battlefront 3, if it does release, will be smaller than Battlefront 2 is now. I mean, that's a given. And anyone going in with the expectation of it being bigger than Battlefront 2 is now, I think needs to definitely lower those expectations, because that would be crazy. So, I mean, that's one thing. But then, like, you know, post-launch, I imagine it would probably have quite a lot of plans post-launch, and we would get a bunch of Clone Wars content, hopefully. So, yeah, we just gotta be patient with it, to be honest. SV hardly plays anything except for Fall Guys, Jump Force, and Black Ops. Nice. I don't even. It's really annoying. Cold War is one of my favorite Call of Duties, and I very rarely play it, which is quite frustrating. I just think it would be stupid for EA not to make Battlefront 3. Yeah, I agree, to be honest. It's like the biggest franchise in Star Wars gaming got insanely popular towards the end with Battlefront 2. Like, for them not to make a Battlefront 3 and make all that more money and bring out all this content, especially with all of the new films and TV shows coming out as well. Like, that's a huge amount of untapped content within the eras in this game. So, you know, being able to bring those experiences of the new TV shows and films to players would be amazing through Battlefront 3. Tom is a Kenny, not being rude here. I don't really know what you mean, but okay. I just read that. I don't get it. Oh wait, Bomb's nature. Oh, God, you're confusing me. You keep changing your name. Oh Jesus. Tom gave up listening to rumors. That's totally fair. I mean, the best thing is to just not believe them at all. So if you like see a rumor and just completely disregard it, honestly, that's the best thing to do. Like, I'll look into them quite deeply, to be honest, but that's just because, you know, I very much enjoy reporting on news and rumors and things like that. So if I didn't look into them and talk about them, then I wouldn't really be doing my job. Not that this is a job, but, you know, I mean, I guess it could be classed as one, but, you know, I wouldn't be doing what I do properly if I didn't. Like, I don't believe, you know, any of them are like fully accurate. I feel like there could be some truth to some of them, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. It is a tricky one. But even like either way, if Battlefront 3 genuinely is in pre-production right now, anything that comes out talking about content that's going to be in the game is, you know, very susceptible to change. It's like if they had, you know, it's like, oh, hello, I've just spawned in. It's like they could be thinking, yep, okay, we're going to have 20 heroes at launch, but then, you know, halfway through production, maybe, I don't know, they're ahead of schedule on heroes, and they're like, maybe we could do another 2. I mean, that's not how it works per se, but you know, things can change. You know, they could, you know, a rumor right now could say, oh, there's a space to ground mode coming, by the way, and this is how it's gonna work. Then that's probably the better way actually to explain it. It could be, yeah, it could be that there's going to be a space to ground mode that's basically like Elite Squadron but seamless and everything, and then because things change, they might find that they're struggling with a certain thing, they can't do something else, and then they have to change the mode because they couldn't make it work before. So all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, we can't do space to ground, but maybe we can do atmosphere to ground and stuff like that. So if people are like, oh yeah, the rumors are true, and there is a like, but there isn't actually a space to ground, there's a space to atmosphere, then they'd be like, oh, but it was space to ground. So I don't know, just things like that. Like, everything will change pretty early on. Things will, you know, iteration is really important in like a design process, and it's not necessarily, you know, sometimes iteration might not happen that much, but other things will go through way, you know, a map could go through, like with characters, it's kind of easy because you've got tons of source material for how they look and all the different skins for them, so that won't necessarily have too many iterations. That'll be more like, here's this skin, and then boom, you know, you kind of get it. But with a map of a completely new location where you don't have, you know, where you're essentially making it from scratch, then that's going to go through multiple different iterations, and things, you know, won't necessarily, you know, you could have like you could have the first, well, it's more like the blocking out process. You could have it all blocked out, and you'd be like, and then you like maybe play test it a little bit and be like, okay, well, this works, this doesn't, so then you go and change things. I don't know, I went into that a lot into more detail, but there we go. Anyone know any good Minecraft texture packs for Bedrock? Help Sammy boy if you know. Nearly got burnt. Peony just wants to play as Ahsoka. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. That would be very cool. What do you think about comic characters such as Aphra or Doug being playable heroes in Battlefront 3? Oh, dude, go for it. I'd love to see that. Like, I really wanted Battlefront 2 to go into like the comics and stuff as well, but obviously didn't get support long enough. And the Clone Wars and Rebels is so much more stuff. But you know, even just skins for characters. You know, I mean, Princess Leia's campaign skin is literally her outfit from the comic series. You know, like the Leia comic series. You know, it is literally the exact skin. And you know, her hair was different at launch, but then they changed it based on feedback so that it was actually accurate to how it was in the comics. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, you know, it would be awesome to get more appearances from the comics in... yeah, it would have... For Battlefront 3, it would be amazing to get more skins from the comics for all of our iconic heroes, but then also just more characters as well, like major characters that appear, like someone like Dr. Aphra would be really cool. Time to explain the Kenny joke. So in a different community, I'm not for posting. Oh, you're known for posting the Kenny memes on the server. Lots of people call me Kenny. Oh, okay. I get you. Oof, good to see you. Hope you're well. You're in school right now. Well, work hard, enjoy, and hope it all goes swimmingly for you. For me, the only interesting styles for me is some of the comics and all the games. After Mandalorian Season 2, poor writing after them, I have no excitement for any of the upcoming shows or movies. Oof. I wouldn't say there was necessarily... I mean, this is just obviously my opinion, but I don't think there were any, like, poor... I didn't really feel like there was poor writing, to be honest, but... What do I know about writing? I am an artist. Oh, god damn it. Will's getting a gaming setup, nice. Working your butt off for it. Nice. I mean, that's the thing, like, you gotta... If there's something you really want, then you gotta work hard for it. So, you got this, my dude. What sort of things are you gonna be getting, like a new PC and everything? And the LED strip that everyone has? Let me just show you, okay? But yeah, the thing with Battlefront 3 is all of the heroes we do get, I feel like they should launch with all the skins they had from this game at least. It's like Dooku, obviously you have his Sith Lord as the default, but the game should launch with Dark Ritual and Exquisite Pajamas. Likewise, Grievous should have Jedi Hunter, Battle Damaged, Shattered Armor. I haven't played Jedi Hunter Grievous in a very long time. Let's do that. Let's do that. You know, and just everyone, you know, Kylo especially, he's got loads of skins, so he should launch with all of those skins, because otherwise it's just a bit like, oh, Kylo's getting some new skins. Oh, it's the same skins I've been playing with for the last 4 years. It's not that, you know, well, like, obviously it's great, but it's not that exciting. So, you know, it would be nice if they launched with, like, if we do get Battlefront 3, we get all the heroes, or most of the heroes from this game, launch with the same skins so that you can focus on other character skins that we've never seen before. You know, that would be ideal. Oh, layer changes. Oh wait, that was a thing? Wait, what? I know that was a thing in, like, there's something that they... Oh my lord. I don't understand why people complain about those things. It's just really, it's really dodgy. Deciding whether or not to watch the Snyder Cut tomorrow. Not sure if it's worth it being 4 hours long. Might have to split it in half. Yeah, my dad. Someone my dad knows said that he's watching 2 hours on Friday and 2 hours on Saturday, because you know it is a long one. It is a very long one. So, I mean, if you do watch it in one sitting, good luck to you. But yeah, there we go. Oh, this is not going well. This really isn't. Tom's watching Sonic over the weekend. Very nice. I don't really care about Sonic, to be honest, but I probably will watch it at some point. Jedi Hunter Grievous is an underrated skin. It actually really is. Jedi Hunter Grievous is like, it's just so clean. Like all his other skins are just, you know. Bruh, they are actually smashing us right now. Hoo-wee. Boba Fett. Let's be annoying, shall we?
I know what you're planning.
Okay. Oh, Anakin. Okay, wow. Oh. Yep is gonna watch it in one sitting. That's the thing, I'd probably want to as well. If you can watch Endgame in one sitting, you can watch Justice League in one sitting. That's what I said at dinner. It's only an extra hour, you know, it's not too bad. Oh my lord. Oh, Han's behind me. Fan dabby dozy. Bye. Damn it. What were your thoughts on pre-season testing F1? Well, firstly, it was just really nice to see the cars back on track, to be honest. Like, I didn't watch a huge amount of F1 last year. Like, I kind of have like a massive on-off like relationship with watching it, but towards the end of last season, I was getting really into it again. So when it was the final race, after the final race, I really missed it. So yeah, it's awesome to see them back on track. And yeah, Mercedes. It was interesting that Mercedes was so like mid-range, but they were probably just like basically like sandbagging it, was what a lot of people are saying. Basically, just not showing their full performance and just testing some of the more like essential things, which is fair enough. You know, just do it on the day, mate. Do it on the day. This is actually pain though. I'm gonna go on to Galactic Soul after this. Holy moly. Yeah, it was a shame to see Aston Martin though so low down. I think Aston Martin were the slowest cars on day 3, like both drivers. So that was a real shame. But it's nice to see McLaren were really good actually as well. Like Ricciardo and Norris, you know, drove really well. Ricciardo with some fastest times and stuff. So yeah, really happy to see that. As a McLaren fan, you know, it's very good. Yeah. Yuki Tsunoda as well. Holy moly. The fact that on day 3, this 20-year-old driver with his first season in Formula 1, like, pushes Verstappen hard and, you know, fast time. Like, AlphaTauri is looking strong. It's going to be a really good year, though, I reckon. And yeah, having Perez in the Red Bull, it's nice. It feels weird seeing him in a Red Bull because he's been Force India Racing Point for so many years. But yeah, it's awesome to get a seat this year. So very pleased. Hope Red Bull can put a challenge in as most other seasons. But most seasons were just the same, to be honest. Because yeah, it's just Mercedes dominating the whole time, and like. That's what caused me to lose a bit of interest in the sport a lot of the time. But like, I always enjoyed it. But you know, I've always enjoyed it. But it's more a case of yeah, it's kind of more a case of just with Mercedes dominating all the time. It was just like it was too predictable to watch. Like when George Russell drove the Mercedes in Bahrain, I was like, yes, Mercedes, go on, because you know I really like Russell, so it was like, you know, I didn't mind if they won or not. But yeah. Spiegel, good to see you, hopefully well, and welcome back. Oh my god, we are getting oofed, I'm not gonna lie. We are getting destroyed right now. Yeah, Mercedes will definitely still dominate, but I just really hope that Red Bull pick up from where they left off last season. Because they were looking super good at the end. I hate that, Anakin. I'm getting angry for you, dude. It's so frustrating. This, like, I'm keeping it together, but oh man. Yuki and Max line up win. That would be insane. I think Gasly, honestly, I think Gasly might go to Ferrari eventually. I don't know. The only thing is with that, though, is Sainz and Leclerc still have so long left. I mean, I don't know how old Leclerc is, but Sainz is like 25, so... And considering Kimi Räikkönen's 40 and still driving, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, drivers can have like super long careers in the sport. Even Alfa Romeo actually were looking quite good in testing. Actually, I think they had a good test. It's just whether they can do it on the day. To be honest, can they actually put competitive times in for qualifying, or where are they going to end up in? In the end of the race. It'll be interesting. Many toilet breaks will be had though. Yeah, that's if you're watching it in one sitting, then you're gonna need it. Checo might do better than Verstappen, I think, with the car. Maybe. It will definitely be interesting to see what happens, but it will be like, I just feel like it's such a good season this year. Like, it's awesome to see, have a Schumacher back in Formula 1, which is awesome. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Mazepin, to be honest. I mean, there was that whole incident toward, like, at the end of last season that he had on Instagram. But I don't like it when people just buy themselves into the sport either. Like, I mean, I know he did decent in F2, but like, I don't think he would have had a seat if yeah, I just don't think he would have had a seat if his dad hadn't like bought into it and like sponsored it and stuff, because his dad's a billionaire, like so many others. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but yeah. You personally don't think they were sandbagging? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Can this game end, please? I kind of want to go into GA now. I miss the troopers. Come on. Imagine if I did a spin attack and just... Oh, that's not good. Yep, there we go. Oh, it wasn't me. Love it. Alright. So what you're saying is is Mercedes is the Tom Brady and Ronaldo of F1 racing. I mean, pretty much. How do you feel about more PS exclusives coming to PC? As someone who plays PC, I found it funny to see some PlayStation-focused channels whining about it. I mean, I don't really like... I don't like exclusives. Like, I'm more than happy for... for PlayStation exclusives to come to PC, great, because it means PC players can play them. There's no issue with that. And if people whining about it, it's just like, it's just dumb. It's a game that is a lot more accessible to the wider gaming community. Why is that a bad thing? Oh, I got PS5 so I can play this game, and now it's going to be on PC. It's just... I don't know, man. I don't get it. Like, people complain about this. Just, I don't like people. Just to put it really bluntly. Well, I like some people. You guys are awesome, and like there are so many awesome people. So, like, I love people. People are great, but I also despise people because they're awful. In some ways, I should say. You know, in some ways they may be great, but then, you know, it's like Horizon Zero Dawn came out years ago, and now it's coming to PC after it launched years ago on PS4, and people are probably complaining because, oh my god, it was PS exclusive, how are they doing this? And then it's like, bruh, this game came out years ago, and it's a game that's like widely loved by so many, and now it's becoming more accessible for people. It's like, how is that not a good thing? You know, and it's like if Halo came to PlayStation. Great, sod that. It's like if Halo came to PlayStation, a lot of Xbox people would probably, like, a lot of diehard Xbox fans would probably cry their eyes out at night because PlayStation players get to play my Halo, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, some people won't, but some people will. You know, there's always going to be people who complain about these things, but it's just, what's the problem? You know, just what is the problem? Personally, don't think Mazepin is. I personally think Mazepin is too dangerous for F1. His defending is extremely dodgy. I mean, I've not really watched him, to be honest, so yeah. Don't like people, clip it and ship it. I mean, if someone clips it, then fine. I love people, but I hate people. Yep, that is what I've said. And I stay true to that. I do, truly. Console war is really stupid, both Xbox and PlayStation fanboys. Console war is stupid, PC Master Race is stupid, and that's it, I think. It's all dumb. It's all. Whoa. It is all very stupid. I mean, is a PC the best thing to have? You know, yeah, probably is. But, you know, consoles are far more affordable. Like, so a lot of people, like, if you say, oh, consoles are more affordable, then people will have, like, PC people will be like, but you can get a pretty good PC for cheap, and it's like, well, the pretty good PC is still, like, for cheap is still probably £800 to £900, or even if it was £600, let's be honest, it's probably not going to be a great PC, but, you know, you could get a good, you could get a decent PC for £800, okay. Well, I could get a PlayStation that runs games better than... I could get a PS5 that runs games probably better than this PC for £800, but only for £400. You know. Consoles are far more affordable than PCs. Let's just get that straight. PCs, you know, are better, you know, in many ways. But consoles are far more affordable. People prefer to play on consoles, and that's cool. You know, there shouldn't be a whole war about it. Like, we're in an era now where, I mean, even PS4 games looked phenomenal. Like Battlefront 2. This is the PS4 version of Battlefront 2 because there is no PS5 version, right? This is the PS4 version of Battlefront 2, and it looks insane. You know, it looks amazing, and that was on console previous gen. So we're moving into a day and age where consoles can support super high fidelity with, you know, insane lighting and like ray tracing and just everything. And we're also moving into an age where crossplay is much more of a thing. So it doesn't matter what console you're on, we're all going to be able to play on the same servers. So why does it matter what someone chooses? Like, if you have a preference, then fine, get it. if my friends were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get PC, you should get one, and it's like, well, that's not a good example actually. It's like if all of my friends were like, oh, I'm getting Xbox Series X, Mark, you should get one. It's like, nah, I'm okay, I'm gonna get PS5, and you know, for a lot of games I wouldn't necessarily be able to play with them, but for most I can. Things like Rocket League, for example, is pretty much the only game I play with my friends at the moment because we're busy people. But you know, Rocket League is, you know, you can play on all cross-platform through Epic Friends. It's like, okay, well, if all of my friends have Xbox Series X and I have a PS5, it doesn't matter. You know? And I also don't. What I really don't get is why people care so much. Like, why? You know, if I got an Xbox over a PlayStation, and all of you guys were massive PlayStation fanboys, or like just, you know, big PlayStation fans, and you were criticizing me for getting an Xbox, then it's just like, well, why do you care? You know? I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that's what you guys would do, 'cause, you know, you wouldn't, but I don't understand people's obsession behind other people's choices when it doesn't impact them in any way. I don't know. I feel like I've rambled and taken this further than I intended, so I've missed a ton of comments, but, you know, it's just one of those things. Go on, Charlo, good to see you, hope you're doing well. Is there new Star Wars Hunters info? So, in the video I put out yesterday, that's all the new information from... It's from job listings, so it's not like actual news that Boss Alien brought out, but it's all information from job listings, which is all really interesting stuff. I can go over some of them if you want me to. Or I can go over some of the news now if you want me to, on what I can remember, but I can't remember necessarily everything. Oh, I've got hiccups, I suppose. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hello, Deirdre. Bye. Oh, yep, let's put that. Alright, we good now. Oh, that's an ARC Trooper. Okay. That disconnection's probably just killed the stream as well. I had like... Where are we going? Oh, that's close. My opinion, if you truly love a game, you should want anyone to experience it too and enjoy it with you regardless of what console you play on. Absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree. It's like, yeah, if you love a game so much and it's exclusive to your console or your platform of choice, like, why would you be so mad that other people also get to experience one of your favorite games? Like, you know, it's one of your favorite games. Like, the fact that other people get to experience it, surely that should make you happy. Oh, you're a joke. That was my first death. 21 kills. Ooh.
Ion blast penetrating the transport.
We'll go more. Why not? So the fanboys out the problems. The consoles are alright, but we all know PC and Nintendo dominate. Nintendo... The thing I don't like about Nintendo is they never decrease the prices of their games. Like, Zelda Breath of the Wild is still full price and it came out years ago. Like, why? I will never understand that. Some games on PS3 looked where am I going? Dope as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, ooh. I'm bad. Yeah, a lot of games in general over, like, you know, the many years of gaming have looked amazing no matter what platform they're on. I mean, COD Ghost was the last Call of Duty released on PS3 before PS4, I think, and you know, even that, like, you know, wasn't bad. It's not a perfect example. Battlefield 3. Yeah, I played Battlefield 3 a lot on the PS3, and that thing looked good. Like, ooh. Battlefront 2 aimbot question mark? Maybe. That was my second long streak with a trooper within recent weeks. Oh, hello, you're going to kill me, aren't you? No. Uno reverse card. Talking about the console really riles you up. Maybe. It's just... No, I mean, it's not just the console war, it's people in general. Honestly. Or it's not everyone, obviously, it's just the actions that some people undertake for no valid reason. Yeah. At my school, it's Xbox turf, so us PS gamers are really... Oh, took the mick out of us for having a PS. See, that's what I don't get. Like, why? They're both, like, the Xbox Series X and the PS5, both very, very good consoles. The Xbox One, PS4, both very good consoles. It's like, why do you care so much? Beats me. Welcome back, Keenan. Hope you're doing well. Any tips on how to get good kill streak as a hero and not die? If you find any, then let me know, because I'd love to know, because I'm not that great with heroes. One thing I bear in mind is that for most people, most like saber heroes are a one hit in the back, but a 2 hit in the front. So, like that's how I think of it sometimes when like trying to time my hits. Instead of going for like a complete saber spam, and like instead of going for a complete swing spam, it's just like try and be a bit more methodical in how you actually utilize it. Instead of going in front of one person and doing this, you know, just go bang, bang. So, you know, that should, if they both lock on, will kill them. My piece of plastic is better than yours. No, mine is. Console war in a nutshell. It's just any, yeah, pretty much. PC Master Race people annoy me as well. You just play your heroes like you do in HDV? That's fair. Just like... Okay, in situations like that, then I might be a bit more swing spammy. Oh, that was a clone commando, yep. I try not to die and do as much damage as I can. Yeah, that's fair. The one thing I know not to do as a hero is recklessly charge into a room full of enemies. Yeah, that's not smart. That's what I do quite often sometimes, though, so... Yeah. I'm not smart. Oh, actually, Dooku's duelist as well is, like, really good, so... That's less of a... Oh, that's harm. Sod that, my human. Yeah, continue your attack while I flee the area and go elsewhere. That's good for me. No. Assault troopers, officers, and specialists are one-shots from the back. If you're a saber hero, reinforcements are 2 to 3 hits, and heavy troopers are 2 hits. Yeah. There you go. That's just the one thing to remember. I only got 1 kill from that? Ah. I thought I had more. I never rush in a room full of baddies. I don't have any abilities. Yeah, like if you've like with Duelist, for example, it's like Duelist does more damage, it's faster, it's like boom. You know, maybe I will go in and rush Kenobi, which was a mistake. The good thing about Dooku is he does have a pretty high regen pool though, so like Obi-Wan and Dooku have the highest regen pools, if I'm not mistaken. So if you do rush into a room full of enemies, it's not the end of the world. Oh no. Oh my lord. Yep, okay. See, I put myself in that situation there, which was not good, and I went and swing spammed because, well, it was probably my only way out, and I died, which was unfortunate, but hey, I'll take it. It was an okay kill streak for me. Not to sound like a PC elitist, but paying for online should not be a thing. You already have paid for the game, and now you have to pay extra to play online. It's really anti-consumer. Oh, dude, no, that's not like PC elitist. That's absolutely true. You should not have to pay for online, 100%. I think it's dumb that you have to. It's just an extra cash grab. It's just an extra cash grab, honestly. I think it's stupid. Yoda, good to see you. Play HVV. I would play HVV if it wasn't what I played for most of this stream so far. Yeah, I played HVV for the first, like, this was my first game of Galactic Assault, and we came on top. But yeah, the last like hour and a bit, but apart from this game, then it's been Heroes vs. Villains the whole time. So I'm going to respectfully decline the request. If that is okay. I mean, it better be okay, but, you know. At the moment, I find I can't get 5+ kill streak with Kylo and Anakin at the moment. No, i.e. else. I don't know what you mean. We bought a console with multiple games and more, but we still can't play online for free. Absolutely bonkers. No, it's absolutely true, and it's an absolute, like, it's a very valid point. Like, why are we paying £50 a year to, you know, to do that? But I mean, on the plus side, pun intended, because PS Plus, you know, you do get free games, which, yeah, you know. You're paying 50. It's 50 quid a year, but you do get some free. You know, you get free games every month with it, and sometimes those games are like, especially in recent months, like Sony have really stepped up what they're giving PS Plus players. And like it's like in July last year, or June or July, when Battlefront 2 was free on PS Plus. It's like Battlefront 2 and Call of Duty World War 2 free on PS Plus. Like, you know, Call of Duty World War 2 wasn't the best Call of Duty. It was actually kind of solid. You know, it's one of those things that, yeah, like, yes, we're paying for online, but sometimes the PS Plus games can actually be really good. And also now there's the PS Plus collection, which hopefully they like add a lot more to, but it's a decent start. So yeah, I just kind of I just look at it that way. Well, no, they're not like, well, yeah, they're not free, but you know. You know, it's not like you're just paying for online. You're paying for online and like, and like 24 free, not free, but you're paying £50 a year for 24 games and online, and now the PS Plus collection, which, you know, I just try and look at it from the fact that I get 24 games on top of the online more than anything, to be honest. And like, it's only a yearly, like, it's 50 quid, like. Yeah, it sucks, and we shouldn't have to pay for online, but it's okay. It's obviously not ideal. Like, I'd rather not pay for online, and it's a perfectly valid point. You know, you shouldn't have to, but yeah. We do. Alright, Yepper's heading off, not a problem at all. Hope you have a good rest of your day. But he said, I don't think you should have to pay for online, but I definitely get my money's worth from the PS Plus games. Yeah, that's the thing, like, that's just how I try to look at it. Like, you absolutely... I mean, in previous years, maybe not sometimes, but more so in the last few months, like, Sony have really stepped up what they bring. Well, just PlayStation have stepped up what comes to the PS Plus games, so yeah, I mean this this month is like the Final Fantasy remastered game, but it's only the PS4 edition, not the PS5, so you have to actually pay to upgrade it to PS5 version, but if you're a Final Fantasy fan, then there you go. There's also like there's another game as well that I can't remember. There's 4 games this month. One's for PSVR, and then yeah, like 3 others. One's like a story, like a fairly. One's like a puzzle game of sorts, and then yeah.
I'm on my way.
Epic Games Store giving away free games is free since you don't have to pay. So it's good games. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and I love the fact that like Epic Games does that. You know, free game like isn't it like a free game also every week? It's like it's lovely. But yeah, no, like Yoda, I get you there. Like, realistically speaking, I don't play. God damn it! Wow. Okay. See, this is why you should never. Don't ask me for hero advice because that happens. Was that guy called Geo? Oh, no, yeah, I'm kind of the same, to be honest, Yoda. Like any game that comes from PS Plus, I never play it. Like I add it to my library, but I never download it or play it. Apart from Destruction All Stars, actually, I finished downloading that the other day, but I forgot to play that. I forgot to try it out. But that's another thing. Like sometimes the games might interest me and I'll play it eventually, but I mostly just pay for PS Plus just to play online, and that's it really. Which, like, again, we've already established this. You shouldn't have to pay for online, but I personally see it from the fact that I get a number of games from it, so I don't mind it too much. Mr. Dinko, hello there, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, my sir. I have Detroit Become Human Deluxe Edition, which is worth £60, so I have in theory made money off it. Yeah, I mean, that was free on PS Plus at one point. Was it last year? Yeah, like that's the thing. Sometimes you do get absolute gems from PS Plus, so it does like become worth getting, but you don't like even if you get a game from it, it's like you don't necessarily see it like that way still. I don't know. Things are well. This is good stuff. I don't want to install Epic Games Store because their launcher is actually crap. If they fix it and make it good like Steam, then I'll download the launcher. Fair enough. I mean, I have it because I need it. So, yeah. And I need it because of uni. For the Unreal Engine. Yeah. Oh, God. Things are like I agree, like they should, but from Sony's perspective, I can see why they wouldn't, because they make so much money off PS Plus. So, like, if they lost all that revenue from PS Plus, then holy sugar! If they lost all that money from PS Plus, then it's a lot of money they've lost out on, which obviously as a business you don't want to lose out on money. PS Plus is actually pretty good. I like it a lot more than Xbox Game Pass, not gonna lie. Game Pass has a lot of games that are pretty bad. They're mostly filled with games you don't usually look to play. I mean, well, to be fair, it's I mean, wait, do you get Xbox Live Gold through Game Pass or not? I don't feel like you do, but I mean, honestly, like Xbox Game Pass is one of the best deals in. Is the best deal in gaming, to be honest. Like, yeah, it is one of those things that is probably filled up just with a ton of games that you wouldn't play. There are some really good games in it. I mean, I don't have Game Pass personally, but you know, no, like I mean, EA Play is in. You know, EA Play is coming to Xbox Game Pass tomorrow, I think. Oh yeah, it's the 18th of March. Yeah, so it's coming to EA Play tomorrow, which is awesome. EA Play is coming to Xbox, Xbox Game Pass, and then Squadrons as well. Actually, Squadrons is coming to EA Play tomorrow. Oh, you get Live Gold with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, like Game Pass, like, yeah. I mean, if I didn't already own No Man's Sky, then Game Pass for me, it's like, ooh, No Man's Sky, because I've been playing a lot of that recently, and I've been having so much fun on it. And then it's been crashing a lot on my PS5, so I'm really hoping that I'm really hoping they're working on these crash issues, because it's really frustrating. Because I've gone to 2 derelict freighters, and yeah, I've gone to 2 derelict freighters in my time on the game so far, and at the end of them, I've died on, like, my game's crashed on both. EA Play is already on Game Pass, just Squadrons coming tomorrow. Okay, no, there was something about other things coming to Game Pass tomorrow with EA. Hang on, let me find it.
Taking aim at the palace. Direct hit to the MTT.
Oh, sorry, it's EA Play is coming to PC for Game Pass members as of tomorrow. So yeah, EA Play for Xbox is already on, but it's coming to PC Game Pass as well as of tomorrow. That's what it was. I knew I was right, sort of. I managed to get some friends into Battlefront 2 down to Game Pass, and they are addicted to it. They say, Tom, I would destroy you. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm on another level compared to you. Nice. That's the thing, like, you know, with Game Pass, you have EA Play, which is pretty good. I mean, which is awesome. God damn it. Yeah, with Game Pass, you've got that, but going back to whole No Man's Sky thing, another game that I would absolutely love to play through Game Pass is Sea of Thieves. That's a game that I've always looked at and be like, oh, I really want to get into that, but it's one of those games that you kind of, you know, I wouldn't want to play it on my own. It's something that I definitely have to play with friends. But yeah, I feel like I'd really love to get into Sea of Thieves, to be honest, but until I actually download games and get, I mean, I could easily get Game Pass for PC now, but my laptop just really struggles at the moment. Like, I just need to wait until I actually get a PC before I do that, but yeah. Are you working on some Star Wars content in using Unreal 4? I mean, maybe. I haven't been. It's just, you know, I have to use it for uni. I haven't been making Star Wars content, but there may or may not be an announcement soon. I don't know when, but soon. So keep an eye out for that. That's all I'm gonna say. I stopped myself from talking about it a little bit earlier. BRB, no problemo. Bootneck's gotta go though, no worries at all, my friend. Thank you very much for stopping in, appreciate it as always. Am I still using the Specialist? I am. Probably shouldn't be using the Specialist right now. Most of the games they release I can't play due to younger brother, so I just get annoyed when there isn't any games he can play. See, I completely understand that. It's a shame that It's a shame that you're restricted because of that in terms of games to play.
Doors unsealing. Pull back to the throne room.
It's a shame. Savage!
Inside. Steal the throne.
Yeah, absolute
Try to override the door.
savage.
Guard your positions till reinforcements arrive.
Appreciate it, my dude. Shaka, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I really do wish Battlefront 2 was cross-platform so I could play with school friends on subs. Not really full. Dude, that would be awesome. If Battlefront 2 was cross-play, if like one of the last updates they did was allow cross-platform, then that would be so nice. George, liquid water. We actually had a whole discussion about water earlier. It was great. Hope you guys are doing well though. Hey, Red Sun, the boy. Savage Reed. Oh man. Where is he? Where's Savage?
Seems the Archclank Grievous has
Come
joined the battle.
on. Oh. Love it. Oh, Spooky Toaster. Is that when Toast just... I don't know. I was going to say pops up automatically, but that happens anyway. Just some. Thank you very much, Jackie. I appreciate that, man. What a legend. You'd rather cross-platform over Scarif? Oh. I mean, I'd rather cross-platform over Scarif. Like, I'd rather sacrifice a map than... I'd rather, like, I'd be more than happy to sacrifice a map for cross-platform, but... And also, like, I don't play Supremacy that much, like, at all, so... Yeah. No, I'm with you there. I mean, I like Scarif, but... You know, cross-platform. But, I mean, something to bear in mind is that, the people who would work on cross-platform are not the people who would work on Scarif, so... Yeah. That's just something to bear in mind. There he is. Thank you very much for the raid, man. I appreciate that. What a legend. Hope your stream went well. Come on. Oh, that commander droid is still up here. I thought so. I'm gonna chase him. Yes. Oh, you got up there quite quick. That was close. Oh, we got all the boys in here. Bosk, Palpatine. Oh, someone's here. Yeah, it's Palps. Oh, you joker. Sneaky snake. Love it.
Won't win this.
Nice. Where are we looking? Oh, there's a suit. Oh, they sent in the supers, boys. How are you, Jammy Dodger? Love it. Let's get. Alright, where health is back.
Don't let them distract you. Mission comes first.
Are we ready to get the map? Wait, what? Scarif? I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of the same. When I do play Supremacy, which, as I said, is very rare, I rarely get Scarif either. It's pretty much Death Star, which I can't complain because I love Death Star. Bye. Oh, I wanted that kill. Oh, that's annoying. Ow. Alright, let's get your health back, boy. Naboo is dude, Naboo is so good. Water isn't where it's your brain that makes you think it is. What? Insert Darth Vader what? Nice. Scarif 2015 was better than 2017. I personally disagree. I mean, Scarif 2015... Oh, I thought I had my push. Oh, that's frustrating. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, there we go. Yep. I don't know. I mean, Scarif 2017's a lot bigger than 2015. That makes no sense. 2017 is bigger than 2015. I mean, like it's exactly the same map, just slight changes here and there. I really want to do that. That was fun. 23 kills. I'll take it. All right, let's do that. Why not?
Bounty hunter boss just joined the enemy.
No problem, man. It was nice. About to get ready to work now. I could honestly do with that, to be honest, but I'm lazy. I walk a lot for uni. It's cool. But that's fair enough, man. Have a good sesh. What time is it now? It's 9:45, so I'll probably do another game. No, I missed out. Rip. Watch those wrist rockets, yeah, boy. Just watch it from a safe space, because if you're looking at them and they're coming straight for you, you've got to move, and that's a fact. Oh, thank God he didn't get his shield up. Oh, dead. Love it.
Nicely done, boys. Nicely done. Separatists are falling back now. Police arriving in system. I'd call this a victory.
Ah, GG's. Alright, I'll do one more. Right, what is this situation? Alright. Water ain't wet, get a good lol joke. Well, this is water in my hands. It is... Well, this is the thing. Is water wet, or is water just making my hand wet? That is the question. That was kind of dumb. Alright, yes. GG's. Alright, Hoth. I knew it would be Hoth. So, I don't think it was the last time I played Hoth. It might have been. I was the Empire, which I'm not now. Shame. I got a 44 kill streak as a specialist. I died once in that game, but that was just at the start because I picked the wrong unit. So I don't count it. Didn't die. Whoop. Thanks. Still need 2 players though. This lobby, I hope it fills up. Please. It's just like, is Earth a square? If so, if you go to Australia, you fall off the Earth. In my opinion, it's a square. Do you mean a cube or just an actual square? Like it's flat, but it's a square. Is that the I can't understand how people think. I saw a TikTok, and apparently this guy worked with someone who thought the moon wasn't real, and that the Earth was a cube. Like, huh? A flat cube. But I mean, cubes are flat anyway, unless you literally mean like basically 2-dimensional. Then that's just a square. But oh god, alright, let's go. Let's snipe some heads. Send them to beds. And let's earn me some creds. Look at that rhyming. It's because he jumped. That's because he rolled. He nearly got in the not starting off with the headshots, but that's okay. Oh, go away. I find like tracking is really hot. Like I don't like tracking with a sniper in this game. I just like getting the clean headshots. I don't like tracking at all. Sometimes it's not too bad. I'm just getting assists. Okay, I have 1 assist. Okay, it's a cylinder. What do you mean? Oh, big if true. Big. I disagree. It's not a cylinder. It's a capsule. So it's kind of a cylinder, but it's a rounded top. Think about it. In all the photos and videos, it's always been round. So that could just be the top of it, and then behind it is just it's a cylinder, where on the other side it's then round again. Therefore, Earth is a capsule. So it's kind of a cylinder, but it's not. Hoth is your least fave 3 map. That's all. Complains about tracking, but does that. Oh. Hoth, I don't mind it. Oh my god. Okay. The Earth is square. No. Imagine if someone actually came into the stream, heard me say that the Earth is a capsule, explained why I think it's a capsule, and then left, and that was their only impression of me. They genuinely thought I thought the Earth was a capsule. I reckon the Earth is a quadrilateral. Wait, oh my god. We're going into primary school shapes now, boys. Pain. Saying it's a 2 shape makes it flat, bruh. This is true. The Earth is flat, everyone. The Earth is flat. The pyramid's a 3D triangle.
There must be a bounty on all of us.
Yes. Oi. A 3D circle. I mean, with a 3D circle, you got a sphere, which is essentially like a 3D circle, but that was bad. But then you've also got a cylinder, which is literally just a circle, but extruded. And then with squares, you've got a cube. With rectangles, you've got a cuboid. And triangles, well, basically a pyramid, isn't it? Unless you look at a Toblerone and you think, oh yes. Mind you. I don't know. But what kind of triangle is it though? Ooh. Is it an equilateral? Is it, you know, equal on all sides? Is it as an isosceles? Like, is it a right angle? Hang on, you got 3 triangles, right? Isosceles, right angle, and equilateral. I think. I don't know. It's maths. I can't remember maths. Okay. I know. I know. Obviously, I mean equilaterals. Like it's equal. The angles are equal on all sides. That is my boy. My main G.
We're getting Jedi support.
Yes, Jedi support. Oh, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master. It's a cone. Oh, a cone! I forgot about cones as well. Ooh. Saucy. See, I see these shapes on a regular basis. Should probably know these things.
Hit the walker, but couldn't penetrate the armor.
Oh my lord. Ah. Ice cream. Ooh. I wouldn't mind an ice cream right now, I'm not gonna lie. There's a really nice like waffle cone ice cream. I think it's from Ben & Jerry's. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, there's a really nice waffle cone and it's godly. And I want it. Give it to me. Like my father. Oh, bother. Getting flashbacks to high school. I mean, I'm getting flashback. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to school, but then like, you know, these 3D objects, you know, like cubes, cones, spheres, and all that stuff. Like they're what's known as primitives. You know, which is just essentially the 3D building blocks that like 3D models are like basically created from. So like not every day. I don't go on Maya every day, but like when I go on Maya, I see on the tab I see a cone, a cube, a sphere, a donut. Every day now. Every day. I'm gonna use Pythagoras to figure out the Earth as a triangle. Well. Have fun with that. This discussion hurts my brain. Well, that's what you've come here for. We're educational. Normally about Star Wars, but we can go back to maths and shapes. Why not? This isn't actually a bad sniping position, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, Boba's there. Hi. The only issue is the lighter is the contrast with the lights. I can't see out of there to save my life, but they can see in super easy. Lighting. I mean, that would probably genuinely be the case. Me being outside and having to adjust my eyes to the snow. Snow has a like, you know, snow has a super high albedo, so it's like, I mean, that's why it always is super bright. Like when it snows, it's always bright. Like if you look outside, or you look at the snow, it's like my eyes. Woo. I do like the snow. I miss it. It hasn't really snowed and set properly for me in a long time. And it now won't. For at least another year. Which is sadness. But hey, it's almost a summer. Which is good news. Lovely summer. Pythagoras equals nuclear bomb going off in the brain. Lamau. Oh my god. Before going into game development, I never like before studying games. I don't like the phrase game development. I mean, yeah. Just before studying games, I didn't realize how much like maths and like science like actually really went into it. But like, if you're an animator, like you need to have a strong understanding of biology, of like not, you know, like not cells and things, but just the anatomy of a human and creatures and things like that. And you look into all the different movements, like of everything, like how someone walks and what that tells. Like how someone walks can sometimes tell you about a person, you know. You know, just everything with games goes into so much detail. Animation, especially, is just crazy. Like, you know, and if you're working on other things, it's like physics-based stuff as well. Like, you know, physics-based simulation. Even with animation as well. Like, you need to take into account weight and various other things, and like the center of gravity as well. Like, science and maths is really quite big in oh, bless me. Yeah, science and maths is actually quite a big thing in games, which is like good because I mean it makes sense, but also you know, I enjoyed maths and science, so it's fun. But it's also just really interesting. I didn't study biology since year 9, so it's been a good like 6-7 years since I studied biology. But going through animation and like looking into how the body works and how it's built up and stuff like that is really cool. Animator.
Commander Skywalker is
Oh,
here to
you
aid
eat anime, bro? What? Like learning about poetry and Shakespeare and... Honestly, I keep forgetting that's not Fortnite. It's been a year, man. How do I keep forgetting that that's not the Fortify ability anymore? No, I mean, the thing is, though, I did not enjoy English that much at all. And I hated writing essays. But it's put me in a position where my written ability is actually pretty sound. So whenever I have to do written reports for, like, whenever I had to do written reports and just written work for college, and when I do written stuff for uni now, the way I structure my writing and the way I write is actually really solid because of that. Wow. So, like, as much as I didn't enjoy it, it really does help. And I think, you know, I mean, planning what you're going to say is really helpful, but, you know, can't spell to save my life, I'm not gonna lie. It can, you know, it can be difficult, and, you know, we all have, you know, our odd mistakes every now and again. It's just, yeah. I mean, I don't really have any advice for learning English and trying to get better with spelling and stuff, honestly, but, like, yeah, I have noticed, like, the odd word every now and again is, like, it's like earlier when you were saying, you said where instead of were, and that, like, it threw me off. But, like, yeah, it's difficult because that's the thing. Like, spelling is really, really important because just, I mean, the thing is, though, this, like, technically, like, the spelling was fine, but it was more just the choice of word. Like, it can really throw people off, so you need to make sure it's really like, you can get there. If you're, like, if you're writing stuff digitally, though, Grammarly, as much of a meme as Grammarly is, it's really solid. Yeah, Grammarly's a meme, but it's really good. So that might help. About to boost the Discord server again. I think you unlocked some stuff. Oh, dude, legend. All right, I'll look into it tonight. And man. My problem is there are so many things I want to do, but I don't have the time to do it all. It's really annoying. It's like well, like, eventually I'll have the time to be able to do it all, but I want to do it all, like, right now, right this minute, but I can't because time. So yeah, I'll definitely look into the features and stuff like that is unlocked through them. So hopefully, I mean, I'll get into it properly when I have 2 weeks off uni. Like, I've still obviously got assignment work to do, but that'll be a good spot for me to be able to really look into that sort of things, get the channel member emotes sorted, and yeah, it should be good. I can second that. Grammarly is really good in my opinion. Yeah, it really is, and that's the thing. Like, even if you can't spell and you don't have good grammar, Grammarly will sort it out, and through seeing the changes they make, it can help you. So, yeah, I'd recommend it. It's free to use. It's just like a browser extension. There's no app or anything like that you need to download for it. Just sign up and stuff. So, yeah, I'd definitely recommend that. it's definitely saved my skin a few times. And also, even when like I write scripts, when I'm like, if I'm on a massive content making spree, so when I have that when I have that 2-week holiday as of next week, I want to make loads of videos. So I'm going to be writing a script probably every day, which is usually like 1,500 words. So, you know, you're bound to make a mistake, and even the way I would normally write grammar, you'll pick something up and it'll be like, oh, do this instead. It's like, oh, that's better. So yeah. I feel like there are things that school teaches you. You don't really realize how like good it is. Like, yeah, I mean, spelling and grammar is super important for anything. Especially if you want to go into, a job that has loads of reports and written things. Then you need to be able to speak good English on paper. Yeah, you need to be able to have good like spelling and grammar for those kind of things. So yeah, just work on it. Do the best you can. And I feel like I was speaking to my brother about it. I definitely think I took school for granted a lot of the time, but yeah. If you want to get somewhere, then work your ass off for it, because it'll be worth it. And yeah, like I couldn't stand writing loads either. That's the thing. When I was in doing GCSEs and A levels, I hated writing. It'd always be do an essay. It'd be like ugh. But it's like, if I get I'm at uni now, and if it's like do this written thing, I don't mind it. Like I've been drilled so hard at school with essays and things that if it's like, oh, do an essay, it's like, okay, fine, smash it out, bang. Like a lot of people at my uni will see like write a report or essay and they'll be like, oh no, which is fair, but I don't mind them because I've had so much like work on them at school. So yeah, they're really useful. Work hard, have fun, don't take school for granted, and do well and stuff, life lessons, I guess. But anyway, that's enough Star Wars and life for me today. I'm going to go play Rocket League with a friend, so you all have a very nice rest of your day. Oh yeah, I agree, like I used to have to write loads. So much for Product Design GCSE, but that has helped so much to achieve. I almost said a chive. To achieve high marks now that I'm doing game dev stuff at college. Dude, exactly. You're in a similar path to me, where we had to write loads, and now we're doing game stuff. And yeah, exactly. Like you're studying game things, and all these written things come up, and it's like, oh, essay, smash it out. Whereas everyone else is a bit like, So yeah, it's solid. Thank you very much for watching though, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and may the force be with you always.